Herbo is reportedly expected to serve 5 years behind bars. In the world of hip-hop, Chicago's Herbo, born Herbert Wright III, emerged as a hometown hero with his raw and authentic music that shed light on the violent realities of growing up in the city. However, his path to fame has been marred by legal issues, culminating in a recent plea deal for federal wire fraud charges and aggravated identity theft. This video delves into the rise and fall of the 27-year-old rapper, his involvement in fraudulent activities, and the pending verdict that may shape the course of his future. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Chicago rapper Herbo, whose real name is Herbert Wright III, is facing a 5-year prison sentence after pleading guilty to federal wire fraud charges in Massachusetts. The allegations against him include using stolen identities to finance private jets, a luxurious Jamaican villa, and even purchasing designer puppies. In addition to the wire fraud charges, he is also accused of lying to federal agents about his involvement in these fraudulent activities. The plea agreement was filed by prosecutors in U.S. District Court in Springfield, Massachusetts, on the same day Herbo was ordered to appear in court due to a recent gun charge in Chicago. The potential plea is yet to be approved by the judge, but it comes more than 2.5 years after the rapper was initially indicted on charges of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and aggravated identity theft. The charge of lying to agents was added in a separate indictment in 2021. As Herbo awaits the final verdict, the hip-hop community and fans are left contemplating the future of the once promising Chicago rap sensation, whose legal troubles have overshadowed his rise to fame and philanthropic efforts in his hometown. Herbo's rise to prominence. Herbo's journey in the music industry began in the early 2010s, where he, alongside fellow Chicago rappers Chief Keef and Lil Durk, became instrumental in propelling the drill music movement to international fame. His music resonated with audiences due to its gritty and unfiltered depiction of the challenges and violence faced by those living in Chicago's most deprived neighborhoods. Herbo's authenticity and lyrical prowess quickly earned him a dedicated fan base and critical acclaim within the hip-hop community. The legal troubles begin. Despite his meteoric rise, Herbo's path to success has not been without hurdles. In 2018, he faced legal issues related to alleged drug possession and firearm offenses. However, he managed to avoid serious consequences and receive probation for a misdemeanor gun charge. Despite these legal setbacks, Herbo remained focused on his music and continued to be an influential figure in the hip-hop scene. The federal wire fraud charges. In 2020, Herbo's life took a dramatic turn when he was indicted in Massachusetts on federal wire fraud charges. The accusations alleged that Herbo, along with 5 associates, including promoter Antonio Strom, used stolen identities to carry out fraudulent transactions totaling up to $1.5 million. Although the wire fraud count carries a maximum penalty of 20 years behind bars, it is expected that under federal sentencing guidelines, Herbo, whose real name is Herbert Wright III, would likely face a shorter term in the range of 2 to 3 years. However, the specific details of his sentence are still being determined. A plea hearing has been tentatively scheduled for July 27 before U.S. District Judge Mark G. Mastroianni to finalize the agreement. As the legal process unfolds, an attorney representing Herbo has not yet issued any comments or statements on the matter. The charges against Herbo involve accusations of using stolen identities to carry out fraudulent transactions, amassing up to $1.5 million in charges for various goods and services. Alongside 5 associates, including promoter Antonio Strom, the rapper allegedly financed private jet trips, hired a personal chef, indulged in a vacation at a luxurious Jamaican villa, and even acquired designer puppies from a business in Michigan. As the sentencing date approaches and the plea agreement undergoes review, the future of Herbo's music career and his impact on the hip-hop community hang in the balance. For now, the rapper awaits his fate, and the industry and fans eagerly anticipate the outcome that will shape the trajectory of his life and artistic journey. The plea agreement and potential sentence. As the legal battle continued, Herbo eventually reached a plea agreement with federal prosecutors. According to the agreement, he would plead guilty to the wire fraud charges, which could result in a potential 5-year prison sentence. However, the specifics of the sentence are still subject to the judge's approval, leaving room for uncertainty in the final outcome. Upon facing these charges, Herbo vehemently denied any wrongdoing. In a defiant move, he released a new song and video titled Statement in late 2020, which mocked the federal investigation and celebrated his journey from the troubled streets of the South Side to international acclaim. The video's release caused a stir within the hip-hop community and drew attention to the seriousness of the charges against him. Analyzing the plea agreement. The plea agreement unveiled details of the alleged fraudulent activities involving Herbo and his associates. It revealed that Herbo and promoter Antonio Strom conspired to purchase 2 Yorkshire Terrier puppies from a Michigan-based business called Woof Woof Puppies using a stolen credit card. Despite attempts to deceive the pet company, suspicions arose, leading to a confrontation with Herbo, which he attempted to distance himself from through Instagram messages. Consequences of the plea agreement. As part of the plea agreement, Herbo has agreed to pay restitution to various alleged victims, including Woof Woof Puppies. This monetary obligation aims to address the damages caused by the fraudulent transactions. Additionally, the pending verdict places Herbo's career and future prospects in jeopardy. With the potential of a 5-year prison sentence, he faces the possibility of a significant hiatus from the music industry. The impact on Herbo's career. As news of the plea agreement spread, the hip-hop community and fans worldwide reacted with mixed emotions. Some expressed disappointment, while others held on to hope that Herbo's legal situation would ultimately resolve in his favor. The uncertainty surrounding his future raises questions about the trajectory of his music career and the impact of a possible prison sentence on his artistic expression and connection with his audience. Herbo's advocacy for social change. Beyond his music, Herbo has been vocal about social issues affecting marginalized communities, especially in Chicago. His commitment to making a positive impact through philanthropy and community engagement has earned him admiration from many of his fans. However, his legal battles have somewhat overshadowed these efforts, leading to discussions about the complexities of fame, personal growth, and redemption. In the federal wire fraud case, Herbo was granted the opportunity to remain on bond. Following his appearance before a federal magistrate in Massachusetts on Wednesday, court records indicate that he was allowed to continue his legal proceedings while out on bond. As Herbo navigates the legal complexities of both cases, the conditions of his bond will likely require him to adhere to certain restrictions and obligations to ensure his compliance with the law until a final judgment is reached. The rapper's fate hangs in the balance as he awaits the court's decisions on the pending charges. Conclusion. Herbo's legal battle has cast a shadow over his rise as a prominent figure in the hip-hop industry. From his humble beginnings on Chicago's South Side to international acclaim, his journey is a testament to the struggles faced by many in marginalized communities. As he awaits the judge's approval of the plea agreement, the music world remains uncertain about Herbo's future. Regardless of the verdict, his story serves as a reminder of the challenges and consequences faced by those who navigate fame while grappling with the complexities of life on the streets. As the hip-hop community eagerly awaits the resolution of his legal battles, it is evident that Herbo's impact and artistry will continue to resonate with his devoted audience. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos. See you next time.